lovely students, welcome back to my YouTube channel Khalif's English School. In today's video, I'm going to talk about Car Theory Test, Chapter 12, Documents. In this chapter, we're going to discuss all the important documents which you require as a qualified driver to drive on public roads safely. I'm going to cover the whole chapter from this DVSA official guide. Before I start, I would like you to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon down below for all the updates. I have another request to most of my viewers who haven't subscribed yet but still watching the videos. So please do subscribe because your one click will give me lots of motivation and I'm going to create amazing contents for you. Guys, let's straight jump into that. Question 1. A police officer asks you to see your documents. You do not have them with you. How many days do you have to produce them at a police station? 5 days, 7 days, 14 days, or 21 days. So the correct option is B. You have 7 days to produce your documents at a local police station. Question number 2. What do you need before you can legally use a motor vehicle on the road? So for legal use of a motor vehicle on the road, what do you need to do? You should have a proof of your identity, an appropriate driving license, breakdown cover, or a vehicle handbook. The correct option is you should have an appropriate driving license. Question number 3. How long is an MOT certificate normally valid for? So it's asking you about the validity of the MOT certificate. Is it valid for 10,000 miles? 1 year after the date it was issued, 30,000 miles, or 3 years after the date it was issued? The correct option is B. 1 year after the date it was issued. Question number 4. Who is legally responsible for ensuring that a vehicle registration certificate V5C is updated? So in simple words, we call it logbook, we call it car registration documents, and officially it is called V5C. So who is legally responsible to keep it updated? The vehicle manufacturer, the registered vehicle keeper, your insurance company, or the licensing authority? The correct option is B. It's the registered keeper responsibility to keep all the documents related to the car up to date. Question 5. Your insurer will issue you with an insurance certificate. When must you produce this document for inspection? So if your insurance company asks you to produce your insurance certificate, when would you produce them? When making a sale? When buying or selling a vehicle? When a police officer asks you for it? When your vehicle is having an MOT test? The correct option is C. When a police officer asks you for it. Question 6. What's a statutory off-road notification? In short, we call it SON. So what is that? Is it a notification to tell DVSA that vehicle doesn't have a current MOT? Is it the information kept by police about the owner of the vehicle? Is it a notification to tell DVLA that vehicle isn't being used on the road? Or is it information held by insurance companies to check a vehicle is insured? The correct option is C. It's a notification to tell DVLA that vehicle isn't being used on the road. So guys, you need to remember that if you want to zone your vehicle, you can do so as long as you want. But you shouldn't park your vehicle on public roads, because as soon as you park your vehicle on public road, the rules apply to it. And the first thing is you should tax your vehicle and you should also have the insurance. So keep in mind when you want to zone your vehicle. Question 7. What's the maximum fine for driving or riding without insurance? £500, £1,000, £5,000, or unlimited? The correct option is D. unlimited. It all depends on the circumstances. So if you don't have insurance and you hit someone, then police, they're going to decide how much fine they're going to give you. Question 8. What's a cover note? A document issued before you receive your registration documents. A document issued before you receive your MOT certificate. Or a document issued before you receive your driving license. Or a document issued before you receive your insurance certificate. The correct option is D. Cover note is a document which is issued before you receive your insurance certificate. It's a temporary insurance. It is valid for 4 weeks, so you can have that. In the meantime, you apply for your insurance. Question 9. What circumstances require you to notify the Driver and Vehicle Licensing Agency? In short, DVLA. Why would you inform them, or why would you notify them? When you lend your vehicle to someone, when your vehicle needs an MOT certificate, when your health affects your driving, or when you have to work abroad. So the correct option is C. When your health affects your driving, means you cannot drive properly, or you are not fit enough to drive properly and responsibly. So in that case, you need to inform the DVLA. Question 10. Your vehicle needs to pass an MOT test. What may be invalidated if you drive the car without current MOT certificate? The vehicle service record, the vehicle insurance, the vehicle tax, or the vehicle's registration document. The correct option is if you drive without an MOT, then your vehicle will lose the insurance as well. So your insurance will be invalid. Question 11. How long is a statutory off-road notification valid for? So how long is the validity of SON? Until your vehicle is repaired or modified, until your vehicle is used on the road, until your vehicle is taxed, sold, or scrapped, until your vehicle is insured and MOT'd. The correct option is C. Until your vehicle is taxed, sold, or scrapped. Question 12. Your car requires an MOT certificate. When is it legal to drive without an MOT certificate? So guys, we cannot drive without MOT certificate except certain conditions. So here we have 4 options. When driving a car with an owner's permission, when driving to an appointment at an MOT center, up to 7 days after the old certificate has run out, or when driving to an MOT center to arrange an appointment. So all these 4 options are quite tricky, so you need to concentrate. When can you drive without an MOT certificate legally? The correct option is B. When you are driving to an appointment at an MOT center. Question 13. What must you check before you drive someone else's vehicle? Option A. That the vehicle owner has third-party insurance cover, that your own vehicle has insurance cover, that the vehicle is insured for your use, that the insurance documents are in the vehicle. The correct option is option C, that the vehicle is insured for your use. If it isn't, you shouldn't drive that. Question 14. What's the legal minimum insurance cover you must have to drive on public roads? Option A, third party only. Option B, third party, fire and theft. Option C, comprehensive. Option D, personal injury cover. The correct option is, guys, minimum you should have third party only insurance. So we have different categories in insurance. You should be aware of that. third-party only insurance which covers third-party or others' damage or others' personal injuries. You're not going to get nothing because you are not legally covered. Third-party fire and theft, which covers other people's damage, other people's personal injuries, fire and theft also. And the best one is comprehensive, where you are fully covered and the third party is fully covered, whether it's personal injuries or someone's vehicle or anything else. Question 15. What information is found on the vehicle registration document? So what do you think? What is written on V5C, which is your car registration documents? The service history details, the date of the MOT, the registered keeper, the type of insurance cover. The correct option is the details of the registered keeper, means who is the owner of the car or the vehicle. Question 16. When will a new car need its first MOT? Guys, a new car, when it's going to need its first MOT? When it's 1 year old, when it's 3 years old, when it's 5 years old, or when it's 7 years old? The correct option is a brand new car will have its first MOT when it's 3 years old. Question 17. When must you contact the DVLA? Option A, when you use your vehicle for work, when you get a parking ticket, when you change your vehicle, when your vehicle insurance is due. The correct option is you should notify DVLA when you change your name. You should notify DVLA when you change your home address. When you sell your car, you should also inform them. Question 18. Who is responsible for paying the vehicle tax? So, whose responsibility is to tax the car? The driver of the vehicle, the registered keeper of the vehicle, the car dealer, or the DVLA? So, the correct option is B, the registered keeper of the vehicle, who is actually the owner of the vehicle. Driver could be anyone. For example, you own the car, maybe your brother, sister, they can legally drive it as long as insurance is covered, or your partners, they can drive it. So if the registered keeper is there, they should legally and responsibly tax their cars. Question 19. The Pass Plus scheme has been created for new drivers. What's its main purpose? Option A, to allow you to drive faster. Option B, to allow you to carry passengers. Option C, to improve your basic skills. Or option D, to let you drive on motorways. The correct option is Pass Plus scheme improves your basic skills. Question 20. What legal requirement must be met by a newly qualified driver? They must display green L plate. They must be accompanied on their first motorway journey. They must have valid motor insurance, or they must have a new photograph taken for their full license. The correct option is option C. They must have a valid motor insurance. Question 21. When could the cost of your insurance be reduced? Guys, is asking you about reduction in the price. When can you have, in simple words, when can you have cheaper insurance? When you pass the driving test first time, when you don't wear glasses, when you complete the Pass Plus scheme, or when you are under 25 years old. The correct option is C, when you complete the Pass Plus scheme. Question 22. What must you have when you apply to renew your vehicle tax? Option A, the handbook. Option B, a valid driving license. Option C, valid insurance. Option D, the vehicle's chassis number. The correct option is you should have valid insurance to renew your vehicle tax. Question 23. What does third-party insurance cover? Does it cover damage to your vehicle? Does it cover damage to other vehicles? Does it cover injury to yourself? Or does it cover all damage and injury? So the guys, correct option is B. It covers the damage to other vehicles. Question 24. When should you update your vehicle registration certificate? When you pass your driving test, when you move house, when your vehicle needs an MOT, or when you have a collision. The correct option is B. When you move your house, you should inform the DVLA to update your vehicle registration documents. Question 25. What does it mean if your insurance policy has an excess of £500? Option A. Your vehicle is insured for a value of £500 if it's stolen. Option B. You will have to pay the first £500 of the cost of any claim. Option C. Your insurance company will pay the first £500 of any claim. Option D. You will be paid £500 if you don't claim within 1 year. The correct option is B. So if your insurance policy has an excess of £500, you will have to pay the first £500 of the cost of any claim. But there is a condition. If you don't claim, you don't have to pay this. But if you do claim, for each claim within that policy year, you will have to pay that amount which you agree with them. So guys, this was Car Theory Test, Chapter 12, Documents. If you have any question, please drop them in the comment section below, and I would love to get back to you. Look after yourself and this channel. Thanks for watching.